they said I'm going down with Diddy. Pause. First off, Jesus. Well, it's Christmas time. They said I was dissing Diddy. How? I kept saying, yo, that happened with Cass is unacceptable. Now you got all these other stories that are starting to come out. That's crazy. They saying the pastors is doing it. So I said I can't turn cheek to cheek because if it hit me, all I'm thinking about is the cheeks.
Diddy allegedly made employees set up hotel rooms with sex toys or alcohol. Diddy's legal team tells TMZ, no matter how many lawsuits are filed, it won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted or sex trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. We live in a world where anyone can file a lawsuit for any reason. Fortunately, a fair and impartial judicial process exists to find the truth, and Mr. Combs is confident he will prevail in court. Diddy made one of his lackeys set up hotel rooms for intense sex romps called Wild King Nights, complete with drugs, alcohol, and sex toys, at least according to a new lawsuit. The Bad Boy Records founder is being sued for sexual battery, sexual harassment, sex trafficking, and more by a man named Philip Pines, who claims he worked for Diddy from 2019 to 2021, and says some of his job duties involved Diddy's alleged sexual habits. In the lawsuit obtained by TMZ, Pines claims he had to set up hotel rooms Diddy used for orgies and drug binges, and then clean up and try to leave no trace afterwards. Pines claims Diddy would instruct him to prepare the rooms with red lights, ice buckets, alcohol, marijuana, honey packs for male libido, baby oil, Astroglide, towels, illegal drugs, and power banger sex machines. He says Diddy referred to these alleged sex parties as Wild King Nights, and claims they sometimes lasted for days, with multiple women involved. In his suit, Pines says Diddy also made him clean up the mess too, removing any evidence of drugs, condoms, and sex toys, plus cleaning up stains from bodily fluids, blood, and urine. Pines says he would often leave a big tip upon checkout to appease the house cleaning staffs at hotels, in an effort to make sure none of the damage was reported. In the suit, Pines says Diddy would test his loyalty by forcing him to have sex with women while Diddy watched. And he says Diddy treated him like an animal playing fetch in order to prove his loyalty.
We should kind of preface this information, we should say, from firsthand people who were actually there. So we should preface this by saying, look, in the documentary, we also talked to lawyers and others, and we know that other celebrities, other than Diddy, are in their sights. That there are lawyers now who have actually sent demand letters to other celebrities who were at some of these parties for various reasons. Some were just there, some allegedly participated in things that went south. And so with that backdrop, we spoke with a woman named Tania Wallace. Tania lived in Los Angeles, I think she still does, and this was in 2018. And she says a Saudi prince had flown her out to Miami and ultimately taken her to Star Island at Diddy's house.
Right. And when she got to this party, again in 2018, well, she described, we're going to get to what the really disturbing things she says she saw, but what everyone wants to know is about these celebrities. This is what she said about that particular party and other celebs who were there.
So there are people doing drugs, there are people having sex.
And I'm seeing like different celebrities. It was a rapper that we all know. I'm not gonna say his name, but he came and was like, hey you, and got the feeling on me.
You said you saw celebrities there. Roughly how many people that you recognized?
3 or 4.
And you said one was a rapper. Were they all in music?
Yeah.
And all famous?
Yeah.
And all participating?
Oh yeah. This rapper, what I am gonna say is, I'm used to seeing them dress a different type of way at this party. 2 earrings on, and I'm looking like, he sure do look different when he's over here with Diddy.
So this kind of tracks with what we're hearing from other people about other celebrities. I mean, Hollywood is very nervous right now because, look, Diddy had a bunch of parties over the last 20 years.
Right.
And a lot of people were there, and there were after parties. And, whether you call them freak-offs or not, the description we got from Tania.
And by the way, I also got to say that although these celebrities were involved, it's not necessarily that they were doing, they're not, again, they may not be in the crosshairs of the U.S. Attorney's Office, but they're nervous. They don't want their names out there associated with any of this.
Well, and Tony Busby, who's representing 120 of these alleged victims, said that he's going after any celebrity who was there and even just saw things that were going on that shouldn't have, and they didn't intervene. I know what you're going to say.
I just feel like it's hard to be in the mind of that celebrity to know that they knew there was something untoward going on, other than just having consensual sex with them.
I agree with you.
But Tony is still going to make the case, and has made that case. Now,
well, here's what they do know, though, Charles. If you get a letter like that, you do know that there's reputational harm to you, whether or not you are engaged in criminal activity. So you may be inclined to sort of make it go away with some sort of financial settlement. I think that's what is in the mind of a lot of celebrities who are watching these people sort of trickle out.
You nailed it, Derek. And as a matter of fact, demand letters have already gone out, we found out, to celebrities and others, business people, politicians, celebrities, saying, pay up or we're going to sue you. And those letters have already gone out. There is a lot in this documentary. We talked to Ray J, who says he's getting flooded with calls from celebrities who are really worried about their names coming out. So there's a lot in this documentary. Again, it is available free on Tubi. It is called TMZ Presents The Downfall of Diddy Inside the Freak-Offs.
All right, we're going to get into Ray J video addressing, Ray J was addressing it on his YouTube channel. He went live on his YouTube channel. It was addressing people saying that he's going down with Diddy.
They said I'm going down with Diddy. Pause, first off. Jesus. Well, it's Christmas time. That was crazy. You got to think about it like this. I spoke my piece a lot. I've been on the news. I've been everywhere. And at the end of the day, you would be a fool to go on the news, Jesus, and talk your shit, knowing you was inside of some kind of like crazy debacle. That's diabolical. Damn, Kevon. Thanks. Right? You have to have it. You have to have the drama. And for 2025, I don't know if I want to participate in the fort. Y'all be good in there. Santa watching. Like that he was stealing. I'm giving you the news. Asses are being taken every day. I don't want to take it serious because whoever's getting taken should be taking it serious. I'm giving you the news. When I said asses is being taken, that shit was a phenomenon. And it went crazy because I said it on national news. Then I go to the shade room, and the shade room got a whole news thing where he was hiding the product that he was stealing in his butt. And they found it. And then they said, could it be that butt cracked the whole code? I'm like, what? The butt cracked the whole code? That's my joke. They said I was dissing Diddy. How? I kept saying, yo, what happened with Cassie's unacceptable. Now, you got all these other stories that are starting to come out that's crazy. They saying the pastors is doing it. So I said, I can't turn cheek to cheek because it hit me. All I'm thinking about is butt cheeks. Oh, my God. Why did you say butt cheeks on CNN? They tell you to turn the other cheek. I can't do that. I can't do that with my cheeks. Enough Diddy. Okay, enough Diddy. You're right. You're right. You're right, Marsh. What's next for me? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what's next for me. While driving home, wherever it is. What's the next crash out that we can be entertained by? That's what it's about.
Order your natural soaps and body oils, natural detox, CBD sticks and pre-rolls, vapes, hair and skincare products. 20% off at nightanddaynetwork.com.